Some of the most powerful ideas in human history were born not in moments of noise, but in moments of silence. In a world that never stops talking, never stops scrolling, never stops demanding your attention, silence feels uncomfortable. Boredom feels dangerous. Doing nothing feels like failure. You've been taught that if you're not busy, you're falling behind. That if your hands are still, your mind must be empty. But what if that belief is wrong? Welcome to this channel, a place built for curiosity, science, and mind-blowing facts that quietly change the way you see everyday life. Today, we're exploring something most people are desperately trying to escape: boredom. In 2025, boredom feels almost impossible. Your phone buzzes. Videos autoplay. Music fills every quiet second. There is always something to consume, something to distract you, something to do. And yet, despite all the stimulation, people feel more stuck than ever. Less creative, more anxious, burnt out. So here's a question worth sitting with. What if boredom isn't the enemy of productivity, but its secret weapon? We live in an always-on culture that treats stillness like a flaw. Busy means important. Restless means motivated. But neuroscience tells a different story. In 2014, researchers at the University of Central Lancashire asked participants to complete a deliberately boring task, copying phone numbers from a book. Afterward, those same participants were tested on creativity. The result was surprising. The bored group came up with significantly more creative ideas than the non-bored group. Why? Because when external stimulation drops, your brain turns inward. It activates something called the default mode network, the part of the brain responsible for imagination, memory, reflection, and long-term planning. In simple terms, boredom gives your brain permission to connect dots it normally doesn't have time to connect. That's not laziness. That's deep thinking. Yet we avoid boredom with impressive determination. A study published in the journal Science asked people to sit alone in a room for just 15 minutes with no distractions. No phone. No music. No conversation. Many participants preferred to give themselves mild electric shocks rather than sit quietly with their thoughts. Let that sink in. People chose pain over boredom. Why? Because boredom forces you to face your own mind. Unfinished thoughts. Quiet fears. Half-formed dreams. Phones don't just entertain us. They shield us from thinking too deeply. But creativity doesn't live in comfort. It lives in those quiet, slightly uncomfortable gaps. History proves this again and again. Albert Einstein didn't get his greatest ideas while staring endlessly at equations, but during long walks and moments of daydreaming. Isaac Newton developed the foundations of calculus while isolated during the plague. Bill Gates still schedules think weeks, long stretches with no meetings, no emails, no noise, just time to be bored and think. Here's the truly mind-blowing part. Researchers from the University of California found that mind-wandering can improve complex problem-solving by up to 40%. When your mind drifts, it's not malfunctioning. It's reorganizing. It's building connections in the background. But modern life doesn't allow thoughts to finish. Every spare second is filled with scrolling, swiping, refreshing. These tiny bursts of dopamine feel productive, but over time they train your brain to be reactive instead of reflective. Studies now link constant stimulation to reduced attention span, lower creativity, increased anxiety, and mental fatigue. We consume more content than any generation in history, yet struggle to produce original ideas. The irony is painful. So how do you use boredom instead of running from it? You don't need a retreat or a week off the grid. You start small. Schedule boredom on purpose. 10 to 20 minutes a day. No phone. No music. No podcasts. No multitasking. Go for a quiet walk. Sit by a window. Let your thoughts wander. At first, your brain will resist. It will reach for distraction. It will feel restless. Then, slowly, it will settle. Thoughts will connect. Ideas will surface. Clarity will appear where noise used to be. This isn't wasted time. It's mental composting. Old thoughts breaking down so new ones can grow. Every great idea needs space. Space to breathe. Space to collide. Space to exist before it becomes something useful. And that space is boredom. Not empty, not useless, full of possibility. So the next time boredom shows up, don't escape it. Don't silence it. Lean into it. Because your next breakthrough might already be forming in the quiet. Now here's the real question. If silence could make you more creative, more focused, and more original, would you be brave enough to embrace it? Would you put the phone down, even for a moment, and trust your own mind again? Because sometimes, doing nothing is exactly how everything begins.